Hey guys, this is EBPMAN, and today we're going to take a look at a series of cases that are available today for the iPhone 7 Plus. Let's check them out. Now, the iPhone 7 is going to be released this week, and I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to look at cases or options that you can consider before getting your new phone. Now, these cases are brought to us by VRS Design, and they're all designed for the iPhone 7. Now, what we're going to do today is I'm going to use an iPhone 6 Plus to do the kind of demonstration, because really all that's changed with the iPhone 7 Plus and the 6 Plus is the camera area. So at least you'll get a sense of how things fit and what you could expect from the actual case. But once again, I'll do it with a 6 Plus since I don't have a 7 yet, but at least I'll give you an idea of how these cases work and what you can expect. So let's check each one out. So now the first case we're going to take a look at is the Simply Fit. Now the Simply Fit case is a TPU case. It does have kind of like a brushed metal look on the back, but it is a flexible TPU case. And this is going to be what I would consider a minimalistic case. So it's going to give you some decent protection, but it's really going to be about keeping your iPhone slim and sleek. You'll notice that a common theme I'd say with all these cases is that there's a cutout in the back allowing you to see the Apple logo so you can showcase the fact that you have an Apple phone. You do also notice a big difference is that the larger opening in the back here for the dual cameras, and also there's a difference in the alignment if we compare it to the 6 Plus. You do have the VRS logo here. And then the overall feel of the case is of a satin feel, but it does not feel slippery like it's just going to fall out of your hand. So let's take a look at what the 6 would look like inside of this case, just to give you a sense of what you should expect. Now, as I had mentioned, this is an iPhone 6 Plus, but the dimensions, as you can see, are very similar, if not identical, at least from the phone itself. So I inserted it. And what you're going to find from this case, because it's a minimalistic case, and you really find this as a common thread with a lot of the iPhone cases, there is not a lot of screen protection here. It's very much flush. This does have a tempered glass screen protector on top of it, so in the event that it does drop, you're not going to shatter your screen. And I do have a review of several tempered glass screen protectors that we're getting in for the iPhone 7 Plus. But you'll notice that there's not a lot going on there when it comes to the screen. You'll notice that the rocker here is pretty much in the same place as it was last year for the vibration setup, and then also you have your volume controls here. Apple cutout logo is the same, and then this is where the difference comes in. You'll notice that this camera is a little bit higher because it is the 6, but you'll expect this to be nicely lined in the center. On this side, you'll have your power button, and on the bottom you'll have your again, with the difference with no headphone jack, you'll have your speakers aligned here, but you see how everything is nice. Very nice case, very sleek design, and it's going to be a minimalistic case. Now the next case we're looking at is a dual guard. So this is the dual guard. Now this one is a two-part case, right? So you have a hard plastic polycarbonate type material in the back. This one does come with a kickstand, and it's a magnetic kickstand. So when it goes in place, it's going to be in place. It doesn't feel very wobbly at all, so you'll notice that it has a real nice mechanism here. It does have kind of like that brushed metal look as well. Cutouts that like we saw in the other case, but it's, again, two pieces. So you have this soft TPU material on the sides, but then you have the hard polycarbonate material protecting all angles. Once again, using a iPhone 6 Plus, we'll just snap it into place because of how similar the dimensions are, and you'll notice what the look and feel will be if you have an iPhone in it. Once again, you're looking at very slim. This is also a slim case, but with the kickstand, does some really nice protection here in the corners. So you'll notice that they're even raised a little bit higher than the again, the rubber TPU interior to give you bumper protection on each side. But just as we see with a lot of the iPhone cases, it's very tapered and very close to the screen itself. The only difference here that you're going to find is, once again, some of the camera alignment here on the back is going to be a little bit lower, but the Apple logo is pretty much in the same place. You do have your volume rocker here, as well as that little vibration rocker that you have there, and then your, again, power button. So very nice case, giving you a little bit more protection. Now the last case we're going to look at is the Simply Light, and this is going to be a very, I would say, minimalistic case, even more so than the other ones. It's thin, but it is, unlike this one here that we looked at a couple seconds ago, the Simply Fit. This one's made out of a hard plastic material, TPU versus hard plastic, but this one does come with a kickstand. And again, if you're going to have a 7 Plus, you want to take advantage of that beautiful screen for watching movies, Netflix, whatever you're going to be doing. So having a kickstand like this is really nice. And again, it's very responsive, and I like the fact that it has a magnet there. But it has all the appropriate cutouts, and it's going to be thin as well. And by the way, all these cases will support Apple Pay, so you have no problem with the thickness and being able to make those contacts. Now, once again, we'll use our 6 Plus just to snap things into place since it's so similar, and you can see what the case would look like. Again, it's a minimalistic case. It does have very little, I would say, screen protection on the top, as all Apple cases go, and all the cutouts are nice. This kind of metal looking material, the way it looks, I think is pretty cool. It's probably one of the best looking ones that I've seen to date. My favorites are the dual guard that you see right here and this one right here. I just like the way that looks. So in this case, you do have some protection here. So you have your controls are lower recessed, right? And then what you have on this side right here is, again, the rocker, also lower recessed, so no problem there. Actually, your power button, I'm sorry, and that's lower recessed. And again, you're going to have some decent camera protection as well, so you can see kind of like the depth that you have there. All in all, a really nice looking case that has, again, access to everything that you need in keeping your iPhone sleek and protected. So this concludes our review of the VRS Design cases for the iPhone 7 Plus. Again, all of them available today if you're looking to accessorize your iPhone before you have your phone. One thing I wanted to mention before we wrap up this review is that the dual guard, because of the TPU and polycarbonate material combination, is military drop tested. So this one, if you want something that gives you the super peace of mind of not ruining your phone, this would be my pick because of the military testing and the drop certification. Now, when it comes to these other ones, they're all good-looking phones cases, and they're all going to do a decent job, but I'd say probably this is my pick. So if you have any comments or questions about these products, I'm going to have links in the comment area below. Also, as always, give it a thumbs up if you like the video. And I've been doing more of these previews just to prepare you for your new gadgets. And as always, don't forget to share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.